Neue Klasse is in session. Say hello to BMW's new iX3, the first vehicle to come out featuring the brand's new Neue Klasse design language, a name that should seem pretty familiar to longtime brand homies. Eventually, what you see here will spawn a new 3 Series sedan as well. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. There's plenty of new and interesting stuff right here on the iX3. Let's check it out. Now, if you think the iX3 was just going to be some gussied up version of the gas X3, think again. This is a clean sheet design that pulls a lot of its inspiration from models like the iX or the XM. Up front, we have some lovely little thin, tall kidney grills that kind of resemble the kidney grills from the Neue Klasse vehicles of yore. Now, along the side, the silhouette is super wagon-like, and the character lines are pretty few and far between, really just emphasizing the shoulders and not much else. I'm a huge fan of the back as well, where the taillights wrap all the way around to the BMW logo. Really, the whole package is pretty good. Now, the first iX3 to launch, and the only iX3 BMW's told us about so far, will be the iX3 50 xDrive. Under the body, there will be 2 electric motors providing 463 horsepower and 475 pound-feet of torque, which is enough to shunt this ship to 62 miles an hour in about 4.9 seconds before topping out at about $1.30. Now, under the body is a battery with 108 kilowatt hours of usable capacity. BMW estimates this will be good for an EPA range of about 400 miles, although it might be some time before official figures actually come out. Now, thankfully, this 800-volt architecture can charge at both 400 and 800-volt chargers, and it can pull an impressive 400 kilowatts of juice on well-equipped chargers. That's enough to get you from 10 to 80% in about 21 minutes. The interior takes things in a totally new direction. Now, there's a lovely variance in material color and shape and texture here, but let's focus on where the eyes are really drawn first, which is the steering wheel. This thing looks like it was practically plucked out of a concept car. You can get a really good view of it thanks to the massive glass on all sides imparting a ton of light into this cabin. But the real star of the show in here is the tech. Have you ever looked at a vehicle's interior and thought, oh, I could shove about 43 inches of display into this thing? Well, BMW did, and that's exactly what the iX3 has. BMW Panoramic iDrive is the name for the new display at the bottom of the windshield here. It is beamed up to the actual bottom of the windshield, providing 43 inches of digital real estate. Now, the most important stuff, your average gauge cluster duties, do get put smack dab in front of the driver, but there are 2 whole other segments that can be configured to pretty much anything you want. But that is obviously not the only place to look at stuff. Smack dab in the middle of the dashboard is a new 17.9-inch display that runs a new version of BMW's operating system, mostly to cut down on menu complexity, and thankfully to shoot gesture control into orbit. Has the touchscreen renaissance felt a little more like a dark age for you? Well, thankfully, BMW has heard your wailing lamentations and provided plenty of physical buttons between the dashboard and the steering wheel for you to enjoy. And the steering wheel itself has an extra little trick. The buttons on here, they only light up when something is either active or available. Are you excited to watch AI run roughshod over everything you love and hold dear? Well, I'm not, but if you are, you'll be happy to know that BMW is adding large language model tech to its infotainment system, starting with navigation in the US.
I'm on it. Here are the Italian restaurants I found in San Francisco.
As for pricing, BMW says it will start around 60 grand, which is pretty insane because in Europe, it's the equivalent of around 80. The BMW iX3 enters production in Hungary later this year, and the US will get a crack at models sometime in second quarter 2026.